Okay, now we are installing a SQL Server on cluster environment. Okay, I have two available disks. I'm going to select one disk for this installation. Okay, the IP address, we have to add IP address for this installation. I was checking my IP addresses, so I have up to 115, so this one will be 116.168.1.116, because I have 1115 MS DTC and 14 the cluster manager. This is the IP address for this SQL, the virtual SQL server. Service account, you can have an account for this one, but I don't have right now, so I'm going to use my domain, my domain user service account. Just browse it. You have to have a special service account. Check it. Yep. I'm going to copy this one and I make this here too. The password is my password. Then next. I have to change the collection and something else, but I am going to go with the default collection. Now we have to add the current user, and if you have any other users, you have to add here. This is the chance to add, and I'm choosing mixed mode so I can have flexible login. I'm going to use the same password. Okay. Next, the data directories. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go back and show you guys the data directories and temp.db where they are. I'm going to go back and data directories. Okay, it is on the disk that I choose. That is the G drive. Remember, one of the data disks. MPDV is the same thing with that at G Drive too. But you have to have a separate disk for each of them, as you know. The files are created automatically. This is the best improvement or new update from 2016 SQL Server. Now everything is ready and just install. So it may take some time to install. I'm going to pause you guys here. So the installation go like this. It is successfully almost installing. Everything is going perfectly. Now we are creating the active node installation, and next we're going to have a passive node which communicates with this SQL Server. Let's go ahead and install that one too. This is done. And I'm going to log in here. And I'm going to start the installation from here. Okay, right here, the installation wizard started. Go to installation, then earlier we start the installation by new SQL Server failover cluster installation, but now we have to add this node to that cluster installation. Add node, it's going to start. This one is the developer by the default. Accept the license term agreement. Next. Adding node is easy. The active one is on node 2, so node 3 is now passive. This may take some time, so I'm going to pause here. Okay, so I have one warning, but it doesn't block me from installing this one. This is about the up-to-date software between all the clusters. Next. So I'm going to search the one that I already installed in the other one, the active node. I'm going to find that with its name. I just go back a little back. Now let's go ahead, add it. So this one is our VSQL is our cluster network name, the one that we add on node 2. So this is the same thing as a default SQL Server. Then go ahead next. Should come like this. Otherwise, you cannot complete the installation. Okay, this is the network. It is under the same network. We don't have to do any configuration, but we have to add the password of this cluster admin. And the same thing, this one. Almost set. Almost all set. So just start the installation and good to go. This may take some time, so I'm going to pause here. It's going smoothly, almost done. Just taking a little while on progress. So that's good to add. Almost it added. May take some time. May take a little while, so I'm going to pause it here again. Okay, everything is going smoothly and it's successfully installed and added. So now we have node 2 active and node 3 passive. Let's wait. Almost. Done. This is completely successful. Let's close it. So if you want to install active cluster, you have to start the same installation with this node 3 as new server failover cluster, and after this complete, give different name, virtual name, different network IP address different, then come back to node 2 add that virtual name, the one that you added with this one, as a passive. So at the same time, both are passive and active, but for the first virtual machine, node 2 is active. For the second virtual machine, node 3 is active. And for the second virtual machine, node 2 is passive. For the first virtual machine, node 3 is passive. That is active installation, but passive installation is done here. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead check the role on this one now. Come to local server. You can start failover manager either by going to the tools, or you can start it from here too. You can start from here too. This is the cluster manager, the one we give it that name. You can start from here, the cluster manager. Or you can go to the tools and start from that failover cluster manager. It is starting. I'm just going to show you guys how the environment look like. This cluster manager had 3 nodes. You can see them here. Cluster manager has 2 clustered roles and 3 nodes. The roles are the MS DTC, and the second one is the SQL Server role. You see, this one is the SQL Server role, the one that we just installed. It is running on node 2 right now. MS DTC is on node 2 because node 2 is the host. Right now, node 2 is the host. You can see here, current host is server 2. If you want to see, you can push this one to node 3 or to node 1, but node 1 cannot have, it's not an active or a passive with those 2 nodes. It's just by itself right now. It's not server level clustered. So you can push the cluster to node 3, select node 3. This is not server level. This is a window level cluster, but server level, we don't install active or passive through that node. We just have node 1, node 2, and node 3 in active passive configuration. So I'm pushing to node 3. If you guys see, change this one to 3. This one is already done, but you can see when it was going the disks to the other node and come back to the active node. To see clearly when a failover happens, you can go ahead, open those disks, the network, everything. When I push the failover, now it is on 3, so I'm gonna push this one to node 2. You guys are gonna see to node 2. We can see when it is starting and failing. Yeah, this just run very fast. Let's fail over 3. just to see how it works. 3, then go ahead, look, this one, the witness, column to 3, it fell over to 3. This is how the environment look like.